Bulkhead's held here. We've been trying to communicate with other parts of the ship.
There are no other parts of the ship left. The meteor struck just behind this observation deck, between us and the rest of the ship.
No ship left? Are you sure?
Take a look at this visit screen.
We can swing it about 280 degrees around. There's nothing.
Oh, it's horrible.
Ship smashed like a strawberry
All
farm.
those people, hundreds of them. I've got to go to them. Don't you understand, Reverend? There's nobody to get to. The ship, the people. They're out there floating in space like driftwood. This little room, this glass compartment, suspended in a vacuum, is all that's left of the Golden Star.
Where are you going, Captain?
I want to check the sail up here. There may be a leak.
Oh. Jimmy! I hear Jimmy! Over there! Behind that sofa! Jimmy!
I want my mother. I want my mother. Oh, my head hurts. She's downstairs. Get her.
Jimmy! Jimmy, no mother. Oh, I can't tell.
Let me talk to the boy. Son, listen to me. There's been an accident, a shocking accident.
There has?
Yes.
Well, my mother, where is she? What's happened? You all look so funny. What's happened to everybody?
The ship is smashed up, son. Now, son, you must be brave.
Smashed up. But there aren't any other spaceships around here. And anyway, nothing in this room has been smashed. Nothing's even broken. I don't believe it.
We were very fortunate, Jimmy. You see, the ship was divided into compartments like a tool chest. And when the crash occurred, each compartment was sealed off by automatic devices. This compartment alone escaped destruction, was left untouched, airtight. A single unit of transiglass floating free in space. A bubble of nothing in a vacuum of emptiness.
Then the other compartments were destroyed. Everybody's dead but us. Everybody's dead. My mother. I want my mother. Let me out of here.
Take it easy, boy, please. Help me, Jimmy. Now close your eyes. Try to rest. That's it. Now rest. Rest.
Mr. Montgomery, is there any chance of rescue?
I don't know, Reverend. I never got the SOS out. Now the communications are shot.
But surely some spaceship will come along, a cruiser or a freighter, a patrol ship perhaps.
I hope so, Reverend.
Nothing will come along. What do you mean, Captain? We'll never be found because we're off our course.
Off our course?
Yes, Captain North, the great astrogator, went haywire and took his ship into uncharted space.
Captain, that's impossible. You've charged me.
I know what I'm talking about. I've been thinking about this ever since the crash. 750 passengers, 179 crew members dead because of me. I'm a murderer. That's it. A cold-blooded murder. And I can't face it. I've got to die. With them. He's opening the airlock. Captain, no. Stop. You have to get off. It's a sin. You mustn't. Come on, get back. You're through away. For Pete's sake, Mandy, can't you stop looking through that transit-glass wall? It's driving us all crazy.
Here comes some more, Whitey. A table, a child's hobby horse, and a marble pillar. Oh, flinging round and round us day after day for 7 days.
Expect it to do. Take off for some distant planet? The wreckage is adrift in space just as we are. Every last fragment of the ship that wasn't carried off with the meteor.
Now it is all beginning to move around us in an orbit. They are our satellites. It is a law of nature, Manda. There's nothing to be morbid about.
I can't stand it, I tell you.
Well, if it's unbearable, why do we keep torturing ourselves, staring out at that fantastic nightmare? Stand back, all of you.
What are you doing, Whitey?
I'm closing these shutters over the observation ports. And the first person who... Dick, come here quickly.
What is it?
Look, do you see what I see drifting over there toward us from the port side?
Can't believe it. One of our own rocket light
Yes, we have a chance.
Looks intact from here, Whitey.
Rocket lifeboat. If there were only some way to get to it, to bring it alongside.
There is a way. I'm going out there after it.
No, you'll die.
I'll be all right. There's a space suit in this
Oh, you
compartment.
fool, Montgomery. You cannot control your movements out there in that vacuum. You will drift like the rest of the Bloodsome.
Don't worry about me. Just give me a hand with this space suit.
Maybe this is one of the miracles you've been praying for,
You
Reverend.
may be skeptical if you like, Whitey. I choose to think it is.
I'll reserve judgment. Suit okay, Dick?
Yeah, fine. Secure the helmet, Lindstrom.
There you are.
Connect the emergency pressure line. Have someone man it while I'm out.
I'll handle it, Dick. Don't foul the cable as you go over.
Dick, don't go. Don't leave us.
Commander Carriage, just pray for his safety.
Stand by to open the airlock.
Ready?
Let's go. All right, Montgomery. 3 seconds to open the outer port. Then I'm alone in space. Only this pressurized suit and a thin cable to keep me from becoming another grotesque satellite. 1, 2, 3. I'm falling. I'm not moving at all. Just turning over lazily. Floating in this inky vacuum. Without Dick, without weight. No weight at all. Lifeboat's coming closer. I've got to get it out before it slips away from me. I can't move. I can't make myself move toward it. The air valve. I release just small puffs of air from this spacesuit. That should operate like a tiny jet engine and push me in the opposite direction. Here it goes. It's working. Closer. Not quite enough. Gotta give it more. More. Just open the pressure hose up.
Dick, oh, Dick, you made it.
Oh, boy. Hey, he got the lifeboat.
Helmet. Helmet.
Let me get at those bolts. Lindstrom, make sure the outer port is secured. We don't want that lifeboat slipping out of the airlock.
Right, easy. Easy.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, Dick, you look awful.
I've got a few drops of brandy. Would you like some?
No, I'll be all right. I don't need anything except a few breaths of air. And I'll be ready to take off in that one-man rocket lifeboat.
You take off. You kidding?
What do you think?
I mean, Montgomery, you did your good day for today. I'm hopping off in that life rocket. You're staying here with your ship.
You? Do a solo space hop at your age? With that white hair?
Don't let the white hair fool you, son, or the crow's feet around my eyes. Radiation leakage got me when I piloted an atomic ship in the last war. This is my dish of tea, boy. I'm no hero, because I'm on my way out anyway in a year or two. Well, do I go?
Not while I'm conscious, you don't.
Gentlemen, please. You're forgetting there are pilots whose lives are at stake. We all must share the responsibility of making the decision.
Very well, Reverend. We'll leave it to the rest.
For my part, I think if Whitey, Mr. Fuller, chooses to meet his destiny a little earlier, his gesture should be accepted. Dr. Lindstrom?
To me, there seems to be no question. Mr. Montgomery represents the only authority on the ship, but he says should go.
Well, Mandy, you seem to be in a pretty spot.
Oh, no, Dick. No, don't ask me to make such a decision.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Come on, Whitey. Let's get into that airlock and look at that lifeboat anyway.
All right, but don't try anything funny. Okay, Mandy. The decision's been made for you.
Who's going?
Nobody's going. The dinghy's worthless.
Worthless?
Yeah. Its whole molecular structure has been shot to blazes out there.
The craft is as porous as cheesecloth. Won't hold 1 pound of pressure.
Now sit down now and relax. This is the end.
5 hours.
Food?
A couple of biscuits here. Have a sip of water, Mandy.
No. No, I had my ration an hour ago. It's getting awfully cold, isn't it?
Yeah. Thermal reservoirs are about exhausted. Here, put on this jacket. Here on in, the thermometer keeps going one way. Down.
What happens after everything's gone?
Well, we are spared one thing, decomposition. The cold gets us before the maggots do. It is a quick freeze. You will be young and beautiful forever, Amanda. You can thank science for that.
Stop it, Winston.
Stop it. I wish I could. I wish I had. I wish I had never had anything to do with science. It is a snare and a delusion. It has brought the world nothing but misery and death.
Save your philosophical breath, Winston. You'll need it.
Science, luring men to their destruction. What are we doing here in this fragment of a monster ship suspended in black space? What are men doing on Mars and Jupiter and Juno? We are Earthmen. That is where God put us. That is where we belong.
No, Dr. Lindstrom, you're wrong. Man belongs wherever his spirit leads him. God didn't give us courage and intelligence and an unconquerable thirst for knowledge, and then confine us to one tiny portion of his universe. Science is only big. What was that?
I felt something too.
Movement. We're not drifting anymore. You're moving in a straight line.
The shutters! Come on, Dick. Let's unfasten them and take a good look out there.
We're moving faster now. It's strange. Vibration.
It's a spaceship. A rescue ship. They're signaling. They have found us.
I can't believe it. It's a mirage.
It's a patrol ship, and they're coming right toward us.
No, you're wrong. They're not moving.
They're not moving.
They throttled down their engines. They're pulling us towards them with an electromagnetic field. Miracle of science and faith.
Listen to the sound of those wonderful engines. Well, Miss Amanda, feeling better?
Feeling wonderful, Commander Stein.
Commander Stein, Whitey here and I are still bewildered. How in heaven's name did you manage to find our fragment of ship? We were millions of miles from nowhere, completely off our course. Captain North told us that he miscalculated.
Captain North did not miscalculate, gentlemen. His astrogation figures were perfect.
What?
It was the stars and the heavenly bodies that were thrown off their course. Gentlemen, an hour before the Golden Star smashed up, we tried frantically to reach you. Astronomical observatories all over the universe reported a tremendous explosion in Galaxy 3. But before we could warn you, it happened.
Then you found us on course.
My dear Mr. Fuller, 1,000 astronomers and 15 superatomic calculating machines juggled figures for days to determine the precise effect of the heavenly disturbance upon your position. Yes, we headed for the determined point, and we found you.
Whitey, what are you doing?
I found a terrific travel folder here. A fascinating trip.
Again? Where to this time?
Luxury cruise. Up the Hudson to Bear Mountain.